Babylonian money magic. The Orion Group is a satanic force that has a predatorial ideology that uses females as slaves or breeders, while seeking territorial dominion on other planets within their warring and killing culture. Their position in the negative alien agenda groups and its consortium of negative aliens is called the Black Sun Program. They are a predator force with a predator mind, which is mainly responsible for creating much of the negative ego in humanity through mind control programming, in which they got a stronghold in the earth during the Sumerian Egypt invasion. As a result, they use Egyptian curses connected to the human Holocaust timelines as a means to continue to blank slate and enslave human consciousness. The Black Suns from Orion Group have introduced financial and debt enslavement to planet Earth through the banking cartels to enforce consciousness enslavement on a prison planet. These are contact deception strategies to enslave humanity through debt and poverty. Mind control is enforced by the human representatives of the negative alien agenda groups, called the controllers or power elite. Egyptian invasion, source of global monetary control. Transcript: there is a requirement of the intentional witnessing of the entangling and removal of alien structures that are connected to Egyptian black magic and human Holocaust timelines. It's really incredible to understand how much influence in our world is connected to what happened in Egypt. This was a massive event in our timelines. The negative alien agenda group's invasion has impacted so many levels of our current society. And there is a deep occult extension of Egyptian curses that relate to the satanic ritual abuse that we deal with in every part of our everyday life. Not only as related to the hidden knowledge that we have uncovered within energetic synthesis community, but understanding that the archetypes, the architecture, the geometries, the levels of consciousness of what has happened in Egypt, was taken by Aleister Crowley and given to the controller structures. Like, the Federal Reserve is connected to the anti-human architecture of Egyptian curses. Money curses. Transcript: every time we touch money, exchange money, we are dealing with Egyptian curses and anti-human black magic. We have been born into a structure that has been enslaved by something ancient that has been hidden from everybody, yet is everywhere. We can't get away from it, because it's everywhere in the structures of control. As a witness for all of us, I'm understanding why it's so hard to complete this, because it is everywhere. It's in every organization used to control the society of the world we live in by the power elite. We don't have a lot of alternatives in fully detaching ourselves, being stuck in the system as it is, and recognizing the Egyptian overlays are everywhere. They are in the stock market, the banking system, everything that we have to touch when we pay for things, rent, bills. We're in an Egyptian curse, we're in the timeline of the energies that they have used from that point in time as a power source. The Federal Reserve, these structures of government have taken. When we see the obelisk, when we see these monuments that are erected as honor in government, all of this is a type of occult knowledge that has been taken from the Masons or whatever, but it goes back to Egypt and further into the Essenes, and beyond. But I feel a big black block in the Egyptian time, because it seems that the primary energy force that is harvested from human beings to maintain power in this world, meaning this small 1%, this Illuminati, these governing bodies, they are drawing upon a regular source of power from the Egyptian timelines and work as automatons mind-controlled by the Orion Group. By doing that, they are creating more karmic exhaust, more curse, the more people feed into it, because obviously, there's not a lot of choices on Prison Planet. So it's something that keeps regulating the governance of this power abuse of the controllers. That is the enslavement that can be felt in all of these structures. Thuban's role in hijack of Earth. This takeover of Thuban was critically important in the hijack of the Earth's energy currents running throughout the thousands of pyramids and sun clock monoliths, and other holographic grid features built into the planetary ley lines by the Emerald founder Elohi. These structures functioned as harmonic resonators and cellular memory record keepers for synchronizing timelines with the celestial star patterns gridded in the plasmic webs of constellations. During the final setback events, these plasmic webs and grid constructs were repurposed with alien machinery to control all related Egyptian symbology and tetrahedron geometries, through satanic blood rituals that were conducted on major dragon nodes across the globe by the Black Sun power elite. Over many years, Guardian Host has been connecting with their angelic human Diamond Sun counterparts on Earth in order to reverse engineer how this extensive AI architecture held in Thubant Star was being used by the Black Sun entities to invade our planet. This was powered up, in part through Egyptian-based black magic sorcery, used for siphoning massive amounts of collective Lush energy, to build their phantom systems and AI time loops. Orion Belt AI program. The Orion Matrix AI supercomputer systems were headquartered in Al-Nilam, the central star in Orion's belt, and this program was the main source of enforcing black magic onto the global money supply to repel wealth away from pure-hearted Christic souls, which has been referred to as Babylonian money magic. London Global Control Center. The progressive development generated by the corrections made to the Ruby Sun DNA appear to have specialized functions that operate in the Albion light body as Ruby Templar restorations in red and violet crystalline networks, supporting the organic timelines to rise in the Albion and United Kingdom landmass. As the Orion Matrix AI and the Al-Nilam star were reclaimed by Emerald Guardians, it was registered that the Orion AI program was linked to the Saturn Moon Matrix that was controlling Babylonian money magic through the financial headquarters in London, and this further connected into astral portals being controlled under Westminster Abbey. Global Unholy Trinity. The three obelisks are markers of the Orion Group's One World Order programming for the Black Suns placed in the major cities mentioned, which are combined to form into an energetic structure that is the Global Unholy Trinity. The obelisks are designed to be satanic pillars that denote the directions that act as the main compass for running black magic reversals into the north, south, east and west pillars of the inorganic four. These pillars are connected to the beast machine in the planetary grid. They hold multi-dimensional layers of alien machinery that run reversal energies into the planetary grid, which enforce the satanic portals and frequency fences that are used globally by the negative alien agenda groups. These main pillars are Cleopatra's Needle in London, Caligula's obelisk in St. Peter's Square at the Vatican, and the 555-foot-tall Washington Monument in central Washington, D.C. These main three link into the many hundreds of obelisks and pentagram geometric structures that have been set up all over the world that align directly to the Orion constellation. The Orion constellation is the original home of the Black Sun non-human entities, the majority of the negative alien agenda groups.